So welcome back to my channel for monthly passive income. And today is finally the day where a lot of my contracts have been expired or exercised, so it's now the time to place new trades. So this time we're going to be placing 3 trades and earning $287. So these are the trades, but before we go here, I'm going to first go through what happened since the last video. I'm currently developing this strategy and I've been trying to push the account to the limit. Limit meaning the number of trades I can place, the number of contracts I can place, and also the amount of risk I can take. So in this video, you'll find that a lot of the trades I placed are actually exercised, so you can see that here. And then these are turned into shares. And I also placed too many trades, so then during that period, I have to exit one of the trades you see here, which is for Coupa. And I took a loss for that specific position. So this does set me back 1 month, but then now I know what is the maximum margin level I can go to without triggering too much trouble for myself. So these 3 are the new trades I placed. So let's go through them one by one. So first is NIO. So recently, NIO has been hit by Chinese regulations similar to Didi and Baba. So then right now is going down. So my put got exercised and now I'm selling a cover call at $38 and still earning quite a decent premium of $148. So that is fantastic. Now for Intel, I'm also selling a cover call. It got exercised as well, and right now it is at a relatively cheap price, so that's why I'm using a slightly higher cover call, which gives me an additional return. So the premium here, it's also $89, which is not bad. Now the worst one is probably Disney that you see here. You can see I'm earning just $50 if I did my math correctly. Let me just double check. Yep. So you can see the stock price is actually a lot higher and the premium is actually quite low. And the reason is because the stock has dropped significantly since I entered for 4 weeks, and I used a more aggressive position here. So then that's why the stock price is a lot higher. So you can see there is that trade-off that if you take on a more aggressive position and then you get exercised, and then later on when you sell cover call, the return is actually not that high. But nevertheless, now I have Disney shares, which I believe will be doing well in the future, and holding on to these cover calls will just earn me some extra interest along the way. So the capital used is $27,000, and right now I'm not using any margin, and this equates to 1% for 32 days. Now you might be wondering, hey, this is way below our target. And I do agree with you, and it's mainly because of Disney. So when you're looking at your portfolio, diversification becomes quite important because right now my portfolio is quite heavy on Disney. So that is really the risk here. And if you prorate the return for this series of trades, then it will be around 12%. So it's still okay, and should be still beating SPY over the long run, but then of course I'm aiming for 30% return. So if I just adjust my risk, not take on so much risk, and only take on low risk opportunities in the future, then I think this number will be improving. So even in this kind of doomsday situation, we're still not doing too bad, so I'm actually pretty proud of how resilient the strategy is. When you're looking at the return, you really need to average it across 3 months. So then it's around 2%, 2.5% per month. So even if you prorate it right now, we're still on track for 30%. We'll see how it plays out. And I'm also finalizing the methodology in terms of how to place and find these low risk entries, because obviously if you take too much risk, then you will burn yourself, and that is not a good idea at all. So that's pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.